entertainment, boy, I'm Mr. Anderson in the Matrix. Check the last name, it's all facts. In the human race, it's all about pace. Look at all the ones I outlasted. I'm the one at the end, like I count backwards. Never satisfied, details classified till the afterlife. Make a sacrifice down.
Okay, those of y'all just joining, thank you for tuning in. I'm that fellow Ricky Smooth, and we are at Football Night in Trailer Park, Chapter 1. So right now, pretty much. So we about to play some Madden. I'm just messing around, nothing serious. Messing around with the equipment, messing around with Madden, working on some skills, and just thought I'd put something out there. And we got somebody else on here. Who that? Yo, what up, man? How you? What's up? Are you playing? Oh, so you gonna be playing me? Alright. Good luck. Bring your A game. Where you from? You from Houston? Okay, okay. I'm up here in Imperial, Pennsylvania, which is like 3 hours away from Pittsburgh.
Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Roethlisberger's Steelers going up against the
What's up?
Watson's Texans.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. It's the
Oh yeah, I'm a Madden fanatic. I want some of that footage.
Sports. The scene from a few moments ago.
I was trying to play in the tournament last night, and it was, by the time I got able to get in, they disqualified me. But they ain't tell me, it was just, yeah, it was crazy. But I got it, I figured it out now. I'm playing again Saturday.
Fairly short kick taken into 14 here. And he will be hit with a lot of force and spun down right near the 27.
All day. All day. I bleed black and I sit black and I piss gold. Oh yeah. I take it you're a Texan fan? Right.
Here we go. Watson on first down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is going to feel that one. Knocked down hard. Right at the 45. 19 yards right off the bat.
I got a couple on here that I play. I play the Star Trek one. I like that one. I play, it varies. I got so many on here. I play, what else I play? The Crew, I've been looking at that a little bit. It's a race car game. It's alright. I play,
now a first carry for Lamar Miller.
Armored Warfare. I like that one a lot.
Pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. If these kinds
of
lanes are
but I always come back to Madden. That's like my number one game. All the other ones just, all the other ones just to break up the monotony. What they need to do, come back with college football. They say they are. Yeah. Thank you very much.
It was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
If I didn't fall on the ground, that would have been pick 6.
First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
All right, here we go, boys.
Here we go. carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Antonio Brown.
2nd down following the run.
Oh, yeah. But the Steelers need to give Le'Veon his money.
Again, it's Bell.
But see,
2 yards on the pickup there.
Le'Veon wants too much money. They ain't won a Super Bowl yet with him. So they come to some kind of medium. Don't give him all his money, but give him some.
We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love
Le'Veon Bell. They trying to make him a franchise player. No, Bell. He plays for the Steelers. You see, the Steelers have a tradition of not spending money. I mean, I understand you're trying to make a profit, but in order to get the best of people, you got to make them happy. Okay, it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4.
Yeah, all right. You do fantasy football?
So 2nd down was a run.
I love
play.
fantasy
now
football.
Let's see what they do on
Football,
3rd.
baseball. Yeah. Well, where you going? What?
Forced out to his left.
Dude, oh,
and this is going to be incomplete.
I didn't want to do that.
It's a great job by this secondary.
I'm a Pirates fan. I'm sorry. Pirates and Yankees.
Remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want
I
to
like the Yankees.
each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd
I know.
down to bring up 4th. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt.
Barely made it.
I don't think this will even help. It doesn't even get there.
Sorry, we'll take the penalty.
Short, but there is a flag down.
We'll take the first down. We need that first down.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Back 11-yard gains, and they've got
J.J. Watt won Man of the Year.
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebackers.
He wants his money.
Getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. That'll set back with a loss of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leslie.
The give is to Bell. Pushing and fighting his way in.
Yeah, to a point. In all honesty, the much money they be paying folks to play a child's game is ridiculous. Like, I was watching the Combine, and I'm like, this is insane. Yeah, but Beckham, he got attitude problems. He's not the whole team. He reminds me of T.O. Oh, this is pretty good. Yeah, the watermelon and vodka, yeah, it's taking its effect on me. I'm feeling it. I'm getting buzzed playing Madden. I played Madden high. I never played Madden before.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. Fairly short.
Yeah, I do over for myself. Right now, me and my girl, we're about to make a get a soap company together.
Their offense comes back onto the field here, but just 1-9 in their last 10 games, finished 4-12.
Yeah, she's
really
in the process of making soap, and I'm gonna be marketing it.
We focus on Deshaun Watson, the quarterback, and rightly so. He was probably going to be the rookie of the year.
Yeah, like, you know, body soap, body wash, and all that kind of stuff. The Black Diamond Soap Company. We're in the infant stages right now, but within the next couple of months, it's gonna be up and running.
It's almost amazing that they made it through the entire season able to play the schedule. So that's what you're looking at with the Texans, who have been a defense-first team. If they can get everyone back healthy, playing to their level, and get Deshaun Watson back sparking the offense,
add me on your friend list.
Optimism will be high in 2018.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football
as
we get going in quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start
No,
things
not yet. We're still working on that. Like I said, it's in infancy. We're putting pieces of that together as we speak. Like I said, it's in the infancy.
Out of the gun, Watson.
No problem. Oh, are you serious?
And he's taken down, but not before he gets
I don't know how you got that neither, but it happened.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I remember yesterday I was playing this guy, right? I had a 21-7 lead. Lost the game in double overtime, 34-28. I was whoa. It's like, I do franchise mode a lot, but this year is not as good as the other years, I think.
On first down, it's Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. Touchdown, Houston.
All right, good pick.
DeAndre Hopkins, 36 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back.
I'm not too fond of this year's broadcasting team. But they're a lot better than Chris Collins was. I didn't like him too much.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Oh yeah, I play FIFA.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. It's a short
I like this better than Xbox. But then again, everybody I know, like all I know is PlayStation.
CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here.
I tell you what I don't like.
Many of these guys could
a couple years back, I bought the Wii. I didn't like it too much.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be...
Now, you know the thing about the Wii, first of all, my little girl, she be beating me. She be crushing me on the little bowling games and whatnot. She don't know what she's doing. And then, I didn't like the graphics.
And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a
monster year for Nintendo used to be a card company. They just they're new. They're still relatively new in the arcade or the video game section.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game.
I can't wait till the PlayStation 5 come out.
They were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember,
PS5 is coming out next year.
That they can fall back on anymore.
But I ain't gonna get it till like probably a year after it come out. I just got the PS4 not too long ago.
Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll be brought down right
He's a
around
good dude.
37.
Of course.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about it. The way he goes out to the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Right to it, right to it.
Flash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Joseph, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl, but third MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40 really something, right, Charles?
Just right. They're not. Yeah, we do, but it's like a. Thank you very much. It's like a minor league soccer team, and they're not all that great. They call themselves the Riverhounds. They're not that great.
The offense changes hands here. Let's flip back to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, the Penguins are killing.
What a game! I know you were there calling offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it. If
Penguins, I met Sidney Crosby.
But you talk about the offense.
I used to do security at the old arena, and I met half the Penguins squad. They cool.
MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns. And of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game.
Right.
Not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game, and of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game.
On second down, Dobbs.
Again? Are you serious? How do you do that?
Picked off at the 38, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back?
That's too early to tell. I gotta see. I'll make a prediction after free agency.
Get to 1,000 yards, was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Man, I don't like Tom Brady.
I mean, what he did for the Rams when they went from last in the league in scoring, leading the league in
I'm
scoring,
not.
and winning a division
I'm biased.
title.
If it ain't black and gold, it ain't for me.
Rookie of the Year, offense and defense. Alvin Kamara on offense, Marshawn Lattimore on defense.
Well, I'm not fond of him because he's ignorant. Like, I met him in person. He got attitude.
Inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 9
yeah, in my opinion.
Completion.
But see, I like old school. I'm old school. I like the old school black and yellow. You know, with Bradshaw. And Bradshaw, he another one that got a real bad attitude. Like, when Chuck Noll died, you know, he didn't even go to the funeral. Him and Mike Tomlin's beefing.
Here's Watson now on second down. That's going to be caught.
Oh, come on, man. Stop playing.
He's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have taken the lead. Oh, he missed the PAT.
Wow. He went way down. Good shot. I need that. All right, here we go. Minute 34.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I'm going to try my best.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year.
It has, but then again, it's going to mess up some stuff.
For hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000.
Man, I've been playing Madden since it came out. I've been
participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both
way back in '88.
Also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as
some years are better than others. I'm sorry? Nah. I wait till it come out after a while. I try to get it before the end of the Super Bowl, though. Depends on how I feel.
It's complete to Brown.
Run.
Finding some room at midfield. The 40.
Good job.
The 20. 10. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play there just before
now I'm trying to look that clock.
63 yards.
Pretty much. Time management.
And now a first down following that long gain. Here's Dobbs to throw.
He's right to him.
He's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3.
You hit
Dobbs to throw.
you hit the big button with the light.
And he's going to take it in for a
You know where the light is at,
touchdown.
right? That big button over it. It's a big old button.
From 6 yards away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
I wouldn't call it timeout
so
now,
as they take
but
it over,
yeah.
we step aside.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, this is the PS4 is pretty decent. Like right now, I'm broadcasting this game on YouTube. You can broadcast your games on YouTube and a couple other networks. Yeah.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, go on YouTube and watch
They'll try and run it
move.
into Bell.
Ah.
And he gets halfway there.
Yeah, you go on YouTube, they got all kinds of videos on how to play, how to appreciate your PlayStation. There's a whole lot of things you can do with this. And they got apps on here too, like YouTube and some other stuff where you can watch movies online for free. Some apps are better than others. And then you can get some games for free too on YouTube. I mean on PS4. Thing about buying these games though, like if you don't like them, then you can't get your money back, or better yet, you can't go to GameStop and trade them off, like back in the day. A lot of these downloads, yeah, they try to cut that out. But GameStop is a rip-off anyway. $300 worth of games, and you only get like $20 back. Thank you.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden, with it. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
I thought I had that sack.
The first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
I'm sorry?
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up.
How do I throw a ball like that?
This
is the button you want to throw to your receiver.
It just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Here we go.
Throwing here, Dobbs.
Why you keep running that way?
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Back to throw Dobbs.
Right to him.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Howe. So
That's
is
crazy.
3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but here, let's be honest, we're thinking about it.
It's all right,
Do you
we'll
need
work
to
it
go in
out.
a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl.
You can. I forget how to do it. You gotta go into the system.
For this game. So they got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear?
No touchdown.
Maybe
Good
change up
job.
the play calling to help
Yeah, you
him
can
out a little bit.
like you can play teams and stuff. You gotta go into the game.
Plenty more to see after the break.
Figure that out. I haven't really played teams. That's an idea. I might have to try that.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. On the return. Fitzgerald to Son. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
Oh, yeah, he all right.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed
My
up.
game, I just had a game, Rainbow
There,
Six.
it'll be 2nd and 6.
They just sent me a note saying been
doing a good job
updated.
They'll file
I got
away
that
what
for
they just
free.
saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play.
There's one game I
I'd
got.
say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action.
Left 4 Dead 5. That's pretty decent. They be fighting, these females be fighting in their underwear, cracking me up.
They'll go again with Bell.
It's not really an American game, it's more of a Japanese game.
2 yards the gain there, and now
But it's still a good game to play.
4 for a first.
You know what? I played it 1 year. I think I played it like a couple years back. It takes too long. The season takes too long. Oh man, it's 4th down already.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going.
Yeah, the seasons take too long for
What a
me.
nice play there defensively.
Even football, the season takes too
You're
long.
right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Like the season, like this 82 game, 84 games in hockey, and then the playoffs. Like you can't really sit down and play a whole. You can probably play one season, and you know that's just too long. Even with Madden, that takes too long in my opinion.
Escaping the pressure running. He can run for it, and he will.
All right, I got the first. Let's see.
First down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now Dobbs. Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
I know I've slept all day. I'm gonna be up for a while. Probably after this game, I'll watch a scary movie. Boom! Where you going? Run!
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across.
Like I've been for the last 2 weeks, I've been watching scary movies. Last night I watched Jeepers Creepers 1, 2, and 3. It's weird, but the storyline is crazy. You have to like.
Fresh set of downs here.
It was a good movie. It was just weird as hell. The way they all tied 1, 2, and 3 together.
Out of the gun, Dobbs. And that's complete.
Why you falling down?
7 yards.
Y'all stupid.
Up on the pitch and catch.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have.
I think tonight I'm gonna watch.
When it's caught,
I like paranormal scary movies. Yeah, I like anything that had to do with paranormal, ghosts and stuff like that. Like The Conjuring. That was a good movie. Conjuring 1 and 2. Yeah. But I like scary movies that are based on a true story.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with.
And the funny part is I live in a trailer park. And it's like really in the middle of nowhere. And there be some scary shit going on. Nah, I'm 100% brother. There it goes. What'd you say? Oh no, I'm a brother.
Antonio Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
But sometimes you couldn't tell sometimes.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
I want some of that too. talking to my girl. Like, I smoke cigarettes and, you know, whatnot. But I do a lot of my smoking when I'm playing Madden, because I get mad. You know, you get mad, you need a cigarette, right? Yeah, so, like, and then now I'm drinking. I made a watermelon and vodka concoction. So now, you know, when you're drinking, you want to smoke. So now I'm drinking and smoking. I mean, I'm drinking and playing Madden, so yeah, I'm going to be burning up like a cigarette. And that's...
They're down in this game, a chance
for
the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum.
Yeah. And that's the thing about being out here. The nearest store, the nearest anything is like 6 miles away.
How they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
Yeah, I had to walk it a couple of times because, you know, can't get no ride.
In the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
But by the end of this year, we're going to have a whip.
Whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Right. Oh, here we go, the last quarter.
Back now at the home of Super Bowl 51, NRG Stadium in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter.
Let's go, defense.
To throw on second is Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
I wouldn't. But then again, I mean, I can't tell nobody how to run their offense. If you go on YouTube, they have all kinds of lectures and videos on how to play your Madden game better. That's how I learned. Oh, shit. That's how I learned how to play better. I go on YouTube, and they got, like, Madden tips and stuff like that. There's one guy. One guy I watch a lot. His name is Eric Rayweather. He give you some good videos on how to play your game better. That's how I learned it, you know, because, I mean, this new Madden, the newer Maddens are kind of high-tech, and then not only that, they break down the football, how to play better football.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads.
You know, because not everybody knows everything about everything. You know what I mean? You can learn something. You can always learn something new from somebody. That's the way I see it. And if you're serious about your ball, if you're serious about playing Madden, you know, you want to learn how to be better. Best way to be better is by watching other people and see how they play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. You take what's good for you.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Miller.
Now, the thing about the clock running, you're down by a touchdown. You know that, right? All right.
As this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Yeah, that's a big gamble. That's a big gamble.
Trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory.
All right.
Again, it's Miller. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time.
See, what my ultimate goal, like I was watching the Madden Championships, you can win some serious money playing Madden. Like the one guy, he won over $150,000 playing Madden. See, I'm trying to get there.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Yeah, Madden saved EA Sports.
Now it's Miller running right. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a third down.
I wouldn't know that.
You got about 20
but I do know that
but there's 60,000 of them
ever since when they first came to John Madden, they was like, well, we want to do a video game, 7-on-7 football. He's like, no. If it ain't real, I don't want no parts of it.
They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Did you say that?
Ryan Shazier.
We may want to
brings it back to right around
no,
the 26-yard line.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also
right.
counting on his intelligence and
Maybe
playing the
9
game
seconds.
as well. If it's not
All I
there,
need
don't
maybe
force
2 more
the
first
run.
downs.
Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Here's Bell, looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And the Steelers on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far.
Yeah,
this
I got you.
Third and 7.
Come on, let's go.
To throw is Dobbs. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Bryant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is fourth down, so they've got to pick up a completion
I didn't want to do that. Called the wrong play.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Come on, let's go.
They'll run it with Bell.
First down.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves
Here we
along?
go.
First seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition
All right.
during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
All right. All right, be easy now. Later. That was his first Madden game. Poor baby. That was his first Madden game on PS4, right?
You know you're still recording, right?
Yeah, I know. Poor baby.
He just got mad.
No, he just got PS4. His girl bought it for him. Anyway, have a discussion while I'm playing. I can't, have a discussion and play at the same time.
You gotta add you.
Yeah, I'm gonna add them later. They're gonna stop what I'm doing. I wish I could play Daniel. That'd be fun. I miss beating up on him. I got a little buzz going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their teams to victory. It's Wilson Seahawks going up against Roethlisberger Steelers.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of
Oh,
the
it's the
NFL
ball.
brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Bell. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
A big hit. Knocked down sideways. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Come on, let's go!
Bell. And some space here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Let's go!
They'll run it with Bell. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Let's go!
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Come on, let's go! 38!
They'll look to throw here. Quick hitch, complete. It's Bryant. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times a game.
Rolling to his left. His throw incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up 1st and goal.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Now Bell. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Boswell on now to kick this one away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They run again with Carson. And he's got room. Sheds off the tackle. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle is missed, plenty of open field to get after that.
This is Carson, and he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here's Carson. He stiff arms him. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Now it's Carson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Wilson now. Going to throw again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On 3rd down, Wilson. This will be caught just inside the 10. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Stopped him in his tracks. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. Back to Heinz Field after this. And now out come the Steelers. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Charles, earlier we talked a lot about Russell Wilson, what a great job he did last year in 2017 as Seattle's offense is working their way back onto the field. But they're probably going to need to find a running game to alleviate some of that pressure on Wilson, right?
Yeah, you think? I mean, my goodness, when you take a look at what Russell Wilson did, he more than doubled the rushing yardage of Mike Davis, who finished 2nd. And Mike Davis didn't begin the year on Seattle's roster. They went through a number of runners this season, none of them that fit and really hit. Chris Carson, they thought was going to be the guy who got hurt early in the year, but they definitely have to find a running game and get back to playing that Seattle football and run first and let Russell Wilson take over from there.
Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he lost the football. Well, it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. pressure right. Now he's going to throw.
Good job.
Inside the 15. And into the end zone.
Ricky Smooth did that.
Pittsburgh. Martavis Bryant, 63 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. So they're going to go for 2.
Yeah. 15-0. All right, calm down. Remember what happened last time. Ooh, that itching to stop. Praise the Lord.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down, here's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. 3rd and long, it's Wilson. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Steady long, steady long. You got 16 seconds left. Keep passing it.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4.
I don't know why.
And with very little time left
on
on
the
play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
That alcohol kind of killed the itchiness. You hear me?
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I ain't going to be doing this every day.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett.
Good job.
And he will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Let's go!
Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. Room here to run. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Dobbs is throwing. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the back.
All right, let's go defense. Let's hold him.
And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit and not go down in front of him.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Now the Seahawks call the second of their
You got 12 seconds. You're deep in your 12 on your 12-yard line. You're going to get the ball back second half. Why would you call a timeout? Thank you.
Baldwin intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Yeah, 18-0 going to halftime.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So dude played his first man game. I gave him his first loss. I hope that don't deter him from playing Madden. Thank you, get that board against me.
Going again here in quarter number 3. On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going.
And down he goes. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
That one goes for 24 yards.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about tight ends in a lot of cases now.
Y'all got to score this drive to stay in the game.
But they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now it's Wilson. Javon Hargrave getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. On second down, Wilson.
Again.
Pressure gets to him again. Ryan
He's on
Shane's
point.
in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Here's Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. And he finds Jimmy Graham.
Okay. You needed that.
He goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal, and we just saw him do it right there.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Seahawks. Wilson to Baldwin. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that they're very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
11 more on that one, and another first down. They'll try to run with
Alright, you got that.
and he will take this
I ain't expect a shutout, but you needed that.
A great play there. Punching it in from a yard away.
I got him 18-6.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point.
He misses it. No.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back.
Let's go!
Downs now on second down, and this one's incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant, and it's third down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Flushed out right, and that is incomplete. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Come on, let's go!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll rifle this into a
Throw it
double
right
team.
to him.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit at the 17-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Here's Carson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like...
That's moving Graham open.
Seattle touchdown. Jimmy Graham from 19 yards away. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. Now it's Wilson, and he's got it.
Yeah,
so
somebody
the
pick up
try
Graham,
for 2
please.
successful, and with it, they're back within a field goal. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Let's go!
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And the Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Dobbs. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bobby Wagner. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Here we go.
Throwing here, Dobbs. And no, it's incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. This is a free play for Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Graham. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point try now for Walsh. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth.
Let's go up.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off.
Yeah, actually I am. They ain't got a mic though.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
18 nothing. Now I'm down 21.
Now they head back onto the field. And this
Sorry.
offense last
Fourth
time
quarter.
turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Hey, I love you too.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so,
I'm about to tell you like
that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Escaping the pressure right. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Good catch. Oh.
Incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
Let's go.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And some room to work.
Hey, he dropped the football. He dropped the motherfucking football. He dropped the goddamn ball. Fuck out of here.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that,
We had got the first down.
what's going on? Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
Step out.
yeah, either get down or get out of bounds.
The big fella. Over the middle, complete. That's Graham. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Graham.
I'm out. Fuck that, man. He's rock.